Jim McGregor here with TIRIAS Research. I'm at IAA and I'm here with Tom Toma. And one of the big announcements that we've seen here, well, actually a big focus here, has really been on ADAS and autonomous driving, the whole experience and everything else. But you guys made a major announcement with BMW. And quite honestly, I didn't even realize how big it was. I mean, 14,000 engineers working since 2001.
1,400.
1,400. Okay, well, still, it's a big number.
Yes.
Working since 2001 to come up with an ADAS software stack that's now on the BMW iX3. So, and it's called Snapdragon Ride Pilot. So, can you tell us a little bit about the platform and what's so significant about this announcement?
Yeah, I'd love to. And thanks, Jim, for attending our IAA exhibit. And the key for our stack and why it's so important is it's a complete system, and it's built off of our Snapdragon Ride platform, which includes SoCs as well as the supporting low-level software and all the good things that we bring to all the other OEMs in the different digital chassis areas. And what we've built with BMW is a full stack plus an ecosystem that allows other scale partners to then take our stack and bring it across to every global automaker. And that's important because we're here to collaborate and we're here to scale to bring the system everywhere, right? And that's why it's important. Now, yeah.
And it's being introduced for 60 countries this year and up to 100 countries or more next year.
Yeah, so those first 60 countries were foundational to help us get a product that was homologated for Germany, homologated for Europe, I should say, as well as to include data from around the world that helps us design a product that has really good functionality everywhere you take it. And those 60 countries were basically address BMW's initial market, and the additional 100 will help us address a broader market for Ride Pilot as a whole. And BMW will benefit from that, and we'll benefit from that. So it's kind of a win-win.
And it's unique in the fact that BMW is willing to share this information, not just to Qualcomm, but to other Qualcomm partners. And I would obviously, and I know you can't announce anything that's not announced, but obviously we would expect probably other Qualcomm partners also contributing to this going forward.
Yeah. What's important about this stack is that we're not trying to deliver a static product that doesn't change. We've also built a data factory that allows us to do data-driven development that includes everything from harvesting from vehicle fleets, from BMW owners, as well as our test fleets, and that's going to happen around the world. And we have a strategy to use that data to improve the product continuously and to redeploy new software releases over time. So everyone will benefit from data harvesting from the fleets as well.
So anything else we need to know about Snapdragon Ride Pilot?
Yeah.
Well, and it's not just Pilot, it's Assist too.
Yes. So good thing you say that, because where I was going was to talk a little bit more about how it has a safety foundation and the importance of a safety foundation. We hear a lot about AI and end-to-end stacks, and AI can do everything. The system that we've designed and built is deterministic. It's repeatable, and that's a super important point as regulations come out regionally. That the system behaves the same to any given scenario. Sometimes AI can be unpredictable, but with our safety foundation, we have a really strong deterministic approach, as well as the AI that we've added into the system to make it highly capable in all different types of scenarios, environments, and operational domains.
And scalable from kind of the value segment all the way up through the luxury segment.
That's correct. So the way we look at this is we have an Assist tier and the Pilot tier. The Pilot tier is what we've launched with BMW. There is a future to extend that further and add additional automated functions to it. But as you scale downward, there's still a mass market out there. There's still a ton of cars out there, and by bringing in this scale down, it allows us to access the broader market of vehicles, not just the high-end cars.
Okay. Did you at least include the super race mode for me so that when I get in the car, it knows that it's me?
It definitely, aspects of driver monitoring are included.
Now that has a negative tone to it.
OEMs will use the driver monitoring in different ways.
Yeah.
Right? So applications of driver identification through in-cabin cameras are also there. But the novel way that we use the driver's inputs are for automated lane changes, for example, where sometimes instead of having to confirm physically, we allow the driver to kind of just check the mirror. And as long as it's clear based on the sensors and the 3D environment, the vehicle will do an automated lane change. Another example is that we do stop and go for red lights and green lights. And there's a really interesting way of resuming. Instead of pushing a button, we just make sure the driver is looking forward, and then the system will resume.
Now, I have to ask you, because one of the other announcements that Qualcomm made with a partner with Google was bringing Google Cloud to the Snapdragon platforms and allowing and actually providing not only those cloud services, but providing the tools for OEMs or tier ones or whoever to develop agents. Now, obviously the focus for that was really on the infotainment, kind of the in-car experience.
Right.
But from my perspective, I wanted to also interact with the ADAS system. I want to be able to say, these are the features I want, these are the features I don't want operating on the car. Do you envision that?
I mean, that level of customization will be there.
Yeah.
Right? I can imagine menu items like, hey, I don't want the car to do the automated lane change when I change lanes.
Yeah.
So I want to be able to choose to do a nudge on the steering wheel, or allow the lane change to happen in another way. Right. So with the way that infotainment and ADAS work together is more on a customization side, and I think the point you made is relevant, where customization through infotainment will be able to address how do you want the ADAS system to behave.
That's great. Well, Tom, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you.